Breaking now on NewsdayTV, the Reverend Jesse Jackson has died. A protege of the Reverend Martin Luther King Jr., Jackson was a leader of the civil rights movement. He was also a two-time presidential candidate advocating for the poor and underrepresented. Jackson passed away early this morning. He was 84. I'm Macy Eglund. Only a Newsday. Video of a violent ICE encounter caught on camera in Hempstead. It shows Honduran immigrant Isai Santos Caceres hitting his head against a brick wall last month. Advocates say they're seeing escalating violence used by ICE.
What we're seeing is a pattern of disregard for care and a disregard for accountability.
ICE did not respond to our request for comment. In 2 minutes, what advocates say is crucial to keeping ICE accountable. A Lawrence man is accused of shooting his sister with a crossbow. According to court records, 21-year-old Sammy Sedum was planning to kill his sister since December. Investigators say he shot her in the face when she came home from the gym last week. She survived. We're told Sedum also admitted to installing a tracking device inside his sister's car. Police say a body found in the woods in Manorville was a missing Riverhead woman. We're told 63-year-old Kathleen Harrison Trent was reported missing by her son in January. Her cause of death is still under investigation. Police previously said it appeared criminal in nature. No charges after a man was killed crossing the street in Garden City Park. Police say the 56-year-old was hit last night by a car on Jericho Turnpike. The driver stayed at the scene and was not hurt. See Newsday's year-long investigative series looking at Long Island's dangerous roads on our website, newsday.com. Only in Newsday, more housing has been approved for Ronkonkoma Station Yards project. Brookhaven town officials gave the green light to adding hundreds of additional apartments and medical office space to an area on Carroll Avenue. Construction on this phase of the project begins in the spring. First in Newsday, a public hearing will be held next month on the Melville Overlay District. The plan calls for adding rental and retail buildings to the corner of Maxis Road and Corporate Center Drive. All right, let's talk about your Tuesday forecast now. We'll see the sun today, but we are tracking some wet weather on the way. Highs today in the upper 30s for most of the island. We do have a bit of a breeze. Ooh, might touch 40 in some spots. Tomorrow, we've got that on and off rain moving in, highs in the low 40s. And we are tracking more rain for Friday as we take a look at your 7-day forecast. There's also a chance that some of that rain on Friday could be mixed with snow. Right now, Saturday's looking clear, cloudy and dry. Possibly more snow for Sunday and Monday as well.
Long Island weather is brought to you by PTRC.
Only a Newsday. Video of an ICE takedown shows a man hitting his head against a brick wall. As Virginia Huey reports, advocates say it's part of an escalation on the island.
On January 5th, a bystander captured this cell phone video of Isai Santos Caceres pleading for his safety as ICE agents detained him on Henry Street in Hempstead. During the struggle, Caceres' head slams into a brick wall.
Oh, I can't believe it, man. He's not an animal. Come on, guys.
In a telephone interview from the Adams County Correctional Facility in Natchez, Mississippi, the Honduran immigrant told Newsday the agents were very aggressive.
Entonces uno de ellos me empujó y yo me fui contra la pared. Conciencia, sino que cuando pegué el cerebro, la cabeza, yo no miré, no volví a ver a nadie, quedé como que perdí la visión por un momento porque quedé mirando oscuro.
This is where Caceres collapsed. The incident has sparked outcry among his relatives and immigrant advocates who call the agents' tactics excessive and violent.
It's just something disgusting and heartless to see, honestly.
Erica, who did not want her last name used, is Caceres' cousin. She said Caceres told her by phone from jail that he was trying to tell agents he has legal immigration status, including a work permit that he had with him.
those images are very strong to view, even for me. I mean, when his head hit the brick wall, that's something that I don't want to see as a family member. I don't like it at all. I believe there are other ways that we can go about handling this situation more effectively.
A second video shows Caceres lying on the ground. The two agents lifted him up.
You hurt him, the guy. Why they grab him like that? Like it's a piece of...
The two agents apparently did not call for aid.
All right, then call the police so they can send somebody. They an ambulance. You call the police?
No, you call him. You hurt him. I can't believe it, man. Come on.
What we're seeing is a pattern of disregard for care and a disregard for accountability.
Ahmad Perez is the founder of ICE Forward, which created an ICE tracker app to keep communities informed of immigration agent sightings in Suffolk County. ICE Forward posted Caceres' encounter with ICE on its website as the latest example of what they say is an escalation of brutality by ICE agents under the Trump administration.
We're seeing folks literally being slammed onto concrete grounds, their heads slammed into brick walls for their crime of what? A traffic ticket?
Trump says his deportation campaign is targeting dangerous and violent criminals living in the U.S. illegally, though studies show most of those arrested, such as Caceres, have no criminal record. ICE did not respond to requests for comment.
This is really just the start of this administration's ambitious goal to detain as many folks who they perceive to be in the country illegally.
Perez says community advocacy is crucial.
Our goal is to peacefully document everything that is happening across our communities because accountability will come. It is not normal, and nor should we be treating it as it's normal for someone to have their head slammed into a brick wall. This is not at all the country that we know and love.
For Newsday TV, I'm Virginia Huey.
Read more about the story on Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box. Only in Newsday, a one-of-a-kind museum opens its doors today, giving visitors a glimpse into the history of the disability rights movement. Elisa DiStefano takes us there.
There's a brand new museum that shines a light on the disability history in the United States. I'm Elisa DiStefano. Let's take a look around. The Museum of Disability History is a one-of-a-kind cultural institution at the Viscardi Center in Albertson.
Disability history is basically an untold history that not many can actually see. This will be focusing on disability history from different viewpoints. Advocacy, politics, it will be focusing on how people were able to move throughout the world when it came to disability.
Take a look inside the office of Dr. Viscardi, a trailblazer and advocate for the disability community. It's preserved in its original location. All disabilities are represented in the exhibition area, where there are over 100 artifacts and artworks on display, mounted lower to improve sight lines for seated wheelchair users and shorter visitors. There are interactive elements like this Braille typewriter and this Roller Plus joystick, which is an alternative to a mouse for people with disabilities.
I'm looking at Barbies with disabilities, which shows people with actual disabilities that other people that makes the toys with disabilities see them.
See the Invicar, a single-seat, three-wheeled vehicle adopted by the British government as a mobility aid from 1948 to 1977.
The old wheelchairs, they show how the wheelchairs, they progressed over the years.
How does that make you feel?
It makes me really happy.
Seeing how they went from treating disabled people terribly to how they do it now so awesomely, it just makes me feel so great. I want people to know about our history, to know about how far we've come.
I hope they learn that people with disabilities aren't to be taken for granted. So I just want to say to anyone that's watching that has a disability, you could do it. You have the power to write your future.
How sweet is that? You can read more about the museum on our website, Newsday.com. Just click Get More below that Newsday TV video box. See more on these stories on Newsday.com and watch us streaming anytime on Local Now, YouTube, and the other streaming services you see there. I'm Macy Eglund. We've got more local news coming up.
Newsday investigates how a centuries-old legal tool is being used to successfully fight detentions by ICE. We examine its effectiveness and the challenges for migrants trying to use it. Fighting Deportation. Now available at newsday.com/legal.